Hey, what's up everybody, Balrog here, and today we are going to go through the V-Trigger 2s for the whole cast of SF5 in Arcade Edition. So, as you guys know, Arcade Edition, basically a new game, a new update, and there's going to be balance changes and stuff, but so far, all we know is the V-Trigger 2s, because Capcom posted it on Twitter yesterday. So, with that said, I'm going to go over all the V-Trigger 2s, going to give you my opinion, and I'm also going to come back to this because there's a couple things in here that are kind of interesting, so we could see like how many bars the V-Triggers are, so, you know, but first let's get the description going. Alright, so for the poster boy Ryu, we noticed, and we've known this for like probably like 2 months or so, he gets a parry, okay? So it says right here, Kako Fubatsu. Sorry if my Japanese isn't good. I'm not Japanese, so you can't blame me. It says while active, press hard punch and hard kick, and you get a counter. So basically, it's like a better parry. That's how I see it. It crumples. It actually does pretty decent damage for the crumple. And I honestly think this isn't even a bad like V-Trigger at all. I think it's pretty mediocre. I think it could be useful, probably in maybe parrying things like Balrog's dash punch on reaction. I just want to know like what frame it's active, because if it's frame 1, that's huge, because you could just kind of like sit on it, you know. That's like pressing I'm trying to think of a move that's a button, like it's basically like Ed's EX upper. If it's really just like a frame 1, that means like anything you could react to, you could just press it. You can hold down back and press basically V-Trigger again to get the parry, and obviously it doesn't work against throws, but it does a lot of damage. What I want to know is that like if you could actually get a combo, if it scales. I hope it doesn't scale like that, because in the trailer that we've seen, he only gets like a DP super, and obviously there's no bar, so you can't really tell. So Ryu is pretty dope in that regard. You know, he's shining. You know, he's not fucking around. He's been low tier for too long. He's not having it. Oh, let me click that out. Boom. Okay, but one thing about Ryu that I noticed, you know, I went to the Capcom site, and Hi Fight TV on Twitter, he also posted it as well. If you go to Ryu's thing, right, you click it. Please load. It's loading. Alright, see there's an SF5 thing and then the SF5A. Yeah, so we're in the A section, obviously, and it's weird. This is like, I wonder if this is enhanced, because usually when this pops up, that means something is enhanced, right? Because let's, I don't know if it actually shows right here. Nah, it probably doesn't. But if you go here, you see nothing like V-Trigger 2 next to it. So I wonder if you could chain things, you know. Because moves like Hadoken, they have it too, so I think that this just gets enhanced. So I think all this gets enhanced. So I'm just speculating a little bit, probably reaching, but you're definitely gonna get probably like an updated version of that. That'll be awesome. You know, I'm not even gonna be hating if so. But the biggest one, Joldan, I'm not even gonna fuck this word up. Listen, this is the donkey kick. So that's pretty dope, alright? And outside of that, you know, the V-Trigger too. So Ryu actually has, you know, a donkey kick now. So more combo routes, more stun, and possibly more corner carry, which is awesome. So we'll see. If it works the way it did in Cross Tekken, it's going to be a really good move in my opinion. You can't tag, but whatever. And V-Trigger 2 is 2 bars, okay? So 2 bars right here. I'll go back here. We'll go to the, let's see, promo list. There you go. Okay, and then we'll go to the next character, and the girl with the most costumes in the game, Chun Li, right? Personally, when I saw Kikosha the first time, like when they actually showed it like in the stream, I'm just like, it's alright, you know, it's just like probably like for fun, for damage. But I didn't know that, you know, if you hold it, it will gain guard break properties. So you could probably get some nasty Oki. You know, Chun Li fires a ball of energy from both her hands, and you know, apparently if you hold it down, you get, and you also, you know, you can open somebody up with it. So that's really cool. I think she reels back, so it could be a good little like probably neutral bait. And if you could play like you know how Abigail has his charge, like fierce and stuff, and if you let go, like before it guard breaks, you might catch him like holding up. And from what I remember in the stream, the thing didn't drain too much. And with that said, I forgot how many bars it is. All right, it's actually, let me see. Yeah, it's 2 bars. So you're gonna get it regardless. And then she already has like a bunch of crush counters and all that stuff. I think what we're gonna see a lot in this game is back fierce to build this, like just random back fierce to crush counter or in strings, because I think this could be really good. You know, V trigger 1 is dope for combo extension and hit confirms. I think V trigger 1 is going to be used more because it's like in tournament you definitely land crouch short, jab, and then you're probably going to get low forward all the time. But this is definitely a good alternative. I don't really know what kind of matches it'll be good in. Maybe matches where she can't get in and then she gets a knockdown. There's going to probably be like a V trigger, like a crush counter V trigger cancel, and then unblockable on the way up. But it's probably going to scale like the guard breaks in this game, Abigail being one of them and Ree being the other. It'll probably scale hard. So actually, thinking about it now, it's probably not going to be as strong as I think. Okay, so next off, Nash. Alright, I think this is one of the coolest ones in the game. Okay, so Nash, he gets a stealth dash, so he could actually move forward, right, really fast, and then he could do an input, whether it's a up kick, which is the justice shell, if you just press kick, and then or you could just do the stomp, the ground pound, whatever, and it's an overhead, and it's pretty fast. So in the beginning, I'm like, that's kind of whack. Like, I could just hold back when I see him run, right? And then so the good thing is that if you hold, you could press back on your stick, and then it makes him stop. So it could be a nice fake. So that's gonna be sick, in my opinion. We already had problems with well, not so much in this version, but previous, with Nash just fireball teleport. But I felt like a lot of people learned how to mitigate that as time went on. You got familiar with it. This is kind of like just a free run in your face, and yeah, it doesn't waste right away. You could use it like twice, and apparently you could use this overhead move right here, or the up kick, and you could cancel it. Can be, yeah, that'd be cancel and hit or block, allow him to extend his combos or keep up. So I think you could just stop, but I don't think you could cancel them. I think you could do Justice Corridor and then Justice Shell, but I don't think you could do Justice Corridor then Justice Corridor. That's what it says right here. But I read it before as you can't do Justice Corridor and Justice Shell, if that makes sense. You can't do like the punch one then the kick one, but I think you can. So I think that's pretty cool. And again, Nash is good, hopefully, because he get the nerf stick pretty hard. Yeah, as you can see, Nash, boom boom, 2-bar V trigger. Oh no, 3-bar, excuse me, 3-bar V trigger for V trigger 2. All right, Bison, Jesus Christ, bro, they gave him some juice. I don't think he really needed it anyway, but well, he's gonna rule the game. He's a boss, right? Okay, so Psycho Nightmare. So if you press hard punch and hard kick to perform the Psycho Crusher move, okay, when it's active. So you get a free Psycho Crusher. We don't know the properties on it, but you just press V trigger again and it pops. Probably doesn't have invincibility. It just probably has a really good hitbox. Probably does good damage. I don't think it's safe. It shouldn't be safe, at least. And I'm gonna tell you why, because I think this V trigger is pretty cheap, and I haven't seen it yet. Hopefully I'm proven wrong, but yeah. So he also gains a command grab, Psycho Charge. So it's half circle back kick, okay, and infuses the opponent with Psycho Power. And if an opponent is hit by the Psycho Charge, the Psycho Power infused into them will explode after a set period of time. Whew. Okay, so it's guaranteed to explode. I don't know if it's unblockable. I doubt it. I think they would have stated it. If the Psycho, oh, okay, yeah, it's probably not unblockable, but it's gonna blow up regardless. So you're gonna you get to walk on somebody for free basically. And if the Psycho Charge was successful, the infusion can also be detonated by Psycho Judgment. So forward to back, and then you could just pop it whenever. So command grab, it's gonna blow them up eventually. You could do forward to back plus kick, it'll blow them up, and then he also gets Psycho Crusher. But the fucked up part about this, in my opinion, is that it's 2 bars. You can't give a character a command grab. It's 2-bar V trigger when he already has pretty good damage, but they're gonna do what they want. Alright, this is one that kind of fuck with me. I'm actually a little confused by this one. Alright, and you'll probably see it in the wording as well. And it's Cammy's Delta Ambush, right? So you press V trigger and she flies towards her opponent. It looks like Nash's moon, whatever the fucking thing, the moonsault kick. And so you press forward plus HK for the Delta step. So she dashes forward, and then the thing is, there are no move variations from Delta. So you can't really do anything from there. But the part that messes me up, it says Cammy can cancel her normal moves from the dash. What? So she couldn't cancel her moves before? I don't know, it's confusing me. Maybe into the dash? I don't know, because it says use it in combos or to help her keep up a fast-paced offensive rush. Because that makes more sense then, if it's like Zeku's V trigger where it like pushes her forward. That's how I see it. Again, you know, she's a pretty lame character. I think that V trigger might be cooler than the last one though. The other one's kind of like eh. And that one's it's 3 bars. Wow, she got 3-bar V trigger. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I read it wrong. 2-bar and 3 bar. Okay, and that's weird. I don't. Interesting. But yeah, so next one is Birdie. We know Birdie's 3-bar V trigger. I'm not even gonna bother going back. So if you press hard punch, hard kick, you know, you get a chain and follow-up attacks, and then the low one hits low and pulls them in. And upon activation, you're gonna see the the up fire thing, and it can hit them grounded. And yeah, of course, the chain could interact with the cannon stuff. I think we know that. I wonder if it could interact with like banana. Imagine you could just fling the banana towards them. That'll be fucking dope. And next, a V trigger that I thought was really whack in the beginning. But I'm starting to change my mind on it a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. The Kenshin Ryuken, and obviously we know Shoryu is supposed to be OD. But if you keep pressing it, if you mash the buttons, it puts them in a floaty state. We've seen that in the trailer too. And if you do the maximum strength version from the rapid button presses, they could be special move cancel, leading. Yeah, the landing recovery, excuse me. So when you land, you could do stuff. So there's probably going to be this mix-up where you do DP. I don't know if it works on block, because that would be cool too. They should do that, to be honest, because on block you could do DP. I mean, like Shinryuken, land EX DP, because that's a very Ken thing to do, or for the meta, just do EX Fireball and you'll be plus. And I think that's pretty cool. But if this does a lot of damage, I think it'll be pretty viable. Also, the arc of the DP is pretty like vertical, so characters like Necalli, who have weird jump-ins, maybe Ibuki sometimes, because there's sometimes you could get a blind spot with Ken, or where you can't DP properly unless you try to cross autocorrect rather. Sorry, crosscut DP, as some say. All right, so this one's weird. Okay, I think they messed up. Right? This is right though. I'm gonna just tell you this right now. But it didn't include V trigger too. Oh, by the way, Ken's is 2-bar V trigger. It says in the thing, but for time's sake, let's not do that. Necalli. So starting with Arcade Edition, he gains a new move, right? It's a clouded mirror. I think they wanted to keep him fresh because his V trigger is pretty stale. But he's gonna. They better have nerfed this shit, to be honest. And it is a range attack where Necalli jumps at his opponent with a strike, right? So with that said, I don't know. Is it like Thunderclap? It looks like a Thunderclap. It is a ranged attack, and it says holding down the buttons to increase the move strength, and Necalli can juggle after. That sounds like Thunderclap to me, like lower stuff. Since it has a bit of startup, used together with culminated power to avoid having to take advantage on the startup. What is culminated power? But like, I just want to show you guys some culminated power. Oh, okay, it's the V skill. There, 3-bar V trigger, eruption of power, right? But if you go down here, he has a different move called Heart of Gold, which they did not talk about. So the thing they talked about was V trigger 1. They did not talk about V trigger 2. So I think they messed up. Maybe they just want people to. I'm not gonna speak for them, but yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. We'll probably see some videos by the end of the weekend for that. But whatever the case is, we're gonna see Vega. Alright, so Vega, snore. Nobody likes playing against Vega, even though everybody thinks he's whack. I don't think so, but whatever. He's probably gonna be good in the next version, by the way. Just giving you a heads up. While active, you perform the Flash Arc, which is a counter. So that's pretty cool. It's a counter, and it freezes the screen too, somewhat. So you could probably see everything. I wonder if you could do it again though. That's what I want to know. Not just on act, Oh, it's while active. Excuse me. So while active, you could just press it. So yeah, you could probably see dive kicks. Probably have recovery. I'm reaching. Upon landing a successful counter, you would do a counter attack kick, the opponent leaving them, and then you probably could do juggle and stuff. It's good for usage in combos, but keep in mind that so you could also just do the counter kick part, just the kick part, by just pressing forward and V trigger. Ooh, that's crazy. That's what's up. It looks like a good anti-air, like if it's as good as it looks here, but I don't know. That's gonna be 2-bar V trigger, by the way. Alright, as we know, Mika, her chair, this one's, I'm gonna go into her thing, but basically she'll run out behind you, Nadeshiko. She'll hit you, hit you. If you hold down the button for it, she's gonna hit you twice. And yeah, obviously you gotta mix up. There's gonna probably be some really stupid stuff. I think this V trigger is good, and I think everybody has the consensus that it is. I think it is a 3-bar V trigger. Could be wrong, but let's check. 3-bar V trigger. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is, and rightfully so. I still think people are gonna play with V trigger 1. Why wouldn't you? It's less resources, but it could be beneficial. Maybe you could just throw it full screen. I don't know. Okay, so whatever the case is, let's go on. Karin, okay, she has her counter move. Basically, you press V trigger, and then yeah. So she'll counter a move, and depending what she counters, the type of attack, it's probably gonna be low, high, whatever. It's gonna look different. So you can cancel the recovery of her special moves in V skill. So Karin can turn situations where she's normally disadvantaged. I think that's cool. Not that she needs it, but that's a really nice fuck you. I probably matches where it's hard for her to get in, and then when she finally gets in, like she has to kind of guess. I want to know how much damage it does, because counters tend to do a lot of damage in this game because they're hard to land. So yeah, we'll see what's up with that. But yeah, Rashid. Oh wait, let me check. I think it's 2-bar V trigger for the counter. If not, I think it's gonna be pretty ass. Yeah, it's 2-bar. Okay, makes sense. Rashid Isifa. So if you press HP, you get to perform Haboob, a wind projectile that has a different trajectory than his whirlwind shot. Strength is the move of the special king reasons. So basically, hold on, easily moves forward. I swear I read it differently. So obviously the kick special moves increase range and all that. You could do EX Eagle Spike and jump off walls and stuff, and increases the speed and distance of front flip. So he could probably go. He's gonna be really airborne, that's kind of scary. If you play a matchup where V trigger 1 gets mitigated, probably in matches like Guile. Nah, but if Rashid fights him well, I don't know. Well, whatever the case is, it's gonna be really annoying. I need to know how many bars that V trigger is, and if it gets enhanced. So it's 2 bars. Of course, he gets 2 bar V trigger. See, his whirlwind shot does get affected, you know, as well. Eagle Spike. Why is 1 and 2? Oh, okay. I see. I know why. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, so whirlwind shot does get affected by this. You can't hit whirlwind shot in V trigger 1, so that's why you won't see it there. Next off, Zangief. Cossack muscle. I think this is one of the cooler V triggers in the game, and you guys probably agree with me. It's gonna be broken as fuck. So it changes the properties of Power Driver and the running grab, Borscht Dynamite, and the effects last until the V gauge runner times out. So, or if the aforementioned special move is successfully hit. So in addition to increased damage, so you get more damage on your Power Driver, right? Screw Power Driver can be special move cancelled. What do you mean? Can be special move cancelled and will combo. Oh, Jesus. So you could do like fierce, like forward fierce, crouch strong. This is on counter hit, guys. And then EX command grab. Come on, son. Let's get it together. That's gross. And we're halfway done, guys. So be patient. Obviously, timestamp will be in the description. I should have said that in the beginning. But I'll put a little notice up if you guys haven't seen it already. Cossack Muscles 2-bar V trigger. Insane. In matches where like you know you're gonna get in, why wouldn't you use this? This is actually broken. Oh my god, that's actually dumb. That means like he's gonna turn out. What? I mean, I'm not mad. Whatever. You know, Zangief, you gotta get in, right? People hate Zangief so much. It could be annoying though. So Dhalsim, Yoga Sansara. Dhalsim creates a multi-hit orb in front of him. The V trigger can also be performed in the air, hitting the fire orb with Yoga Flame or Yoga Gale. And it will change its property. So I think it's like it's like Ultra 1 in Street Fighter 4. Henry Sen thinks it's ass, but Henry Sen has the worst opinions about shit sometimes. That's my man's though. Don't fuck with Henry Sen. I might get shanked. But whatever the case is, I disagree with Henry because we don't know what it does. And V Trigger 1, you know, it's better than V Trigger 2 because you could approach, and it's if the Gale does something to it that's good, maybe makes it faster, then you might have some shit. I just want to know how far it travels, you know. But yeah, its trajectory differ depending on the move used and all that stuff. The orb will keep moving while it's on screen, and the trajectory can be changed by hitting again, and you could do it from the air and stuff. I wonder if you could bounce it on some Pong shit. That'd be dope. But yeah, 2-bar V trigger, I'm assuming. I know this video is kind of long. I'm just gonna blast through it, kind of. Well, fuck it, we're this long. It's a 2-bar V trigger. All right. All right. And Laura. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Laura, this is cool. Okay, shock stand. So basically, she could do her sway, her little command dash, and but if you could cancel it. Right, you can cancel your dash into the command grab. So this makes like a really good approach. I don't know if she doesn't get faster, it seems, but it's already pretty fast. So you could probably grab people on startup if it's good, and it dodges. Oh, it dodges non-throw attacks. Press forward for a forward dash. Oh, whoa. Press forward plus with during Matsuda sway. For a forward dash. What? And it can be performed from this dash. Okay, so she could just do it from her V skill. That's crazy. She's gonna dodge fucking regular attacks. She's gonna be stupid. But the good thing, you know, let's not get too emotional, guys. You know, we're better than that. And AE, her V trigger 1 is 3 bars now, as you guys could see, and V trigger 2 is 2 bars, which is fine, I guess, but it probably runs out quick. I hope so. But she gets her V trigger quick because, you know, if she's in your face, a lot of times she's gonna get crush counter and stuff. But yeah, we'll see what's up. Yeah. Next, press forward with FANG. I think this one is really dope. I think FANG players are really gonna like this. The up balls, right? I don't want to say it because I'm gonna mess it up. And the real bend of the cloud will be strengthened when active, increases in hits and the attack hitbox, so they'll probably get bigger. I can't really tell from this if it's still two hits, but you're definitely gonna see maybe an extra one. If it says with an increase in hits, maybe that's just for, or hitbox. But yeah, while Nikinkyaku can be performed from Nishikyu, given FANG. So basically, no matter what, he could cancel his up balls into a regular command dash in V trigger. Usually you would have to do EX up balls, then command dash, or command dash and EX up balls. So that's dope. Again, you know, I gotta check how many bars it is. It's 3 bars, so it's either gonna be really strong and last long. So let's see. That hopefully FANG players will stop bitching, because that character is annoying, and I don't think he's that bad, to be honest. But yeah, Alex. Okay, so Alex players are gonna love this. You know, it's paying homage to the old school games. He gets his flying DDT back in Rage Boost. You know, so you just press V trigger. I wonder if you could cancel it. You know, and that's what I don't get. He will gain the moves Flying DDT HP plus HK and Choke Sleeper HP plus HK. I don't get it. Oh, I'm stupid. Durr. Okay, no wonder. You know, that's me not reading. Flying DDT is moving throw that works against standing opponents, in addition to being surprised mid-range. So, okay, it can be canceled from moves that cause a lot of hit stun, resulting in a somewhat long. Oh, you could combo daddy? Don't tell me that. So you could do damn, the stand roundhouse, V trigger, forward fierce, DDT. Ew. I think this is good somewhat. I think this is more for like fun, but this is where I think it shines. So Choke Sleeper can be performed only after Flash Chop on hit or block. Alright, so they gotta guess after Flash Chop. Okay, so his offensive pressure, you know, is gonna be a lot better, and only hits close range. So if you're in that ass, you gotta chop a motherfucker, right? And then they gotta guess whether to do it, you know, whether you're gonna do it again. And yeah, that kind of leaves you to like a kind of like 50-50 situation. You can press jab again, or you can frame trap grab. So let me check how many bars that is. How many bars is that for V trigger? It should be 2. Yeah, Alex needs 2 bar V trigger in my opinion, but I don't think he's that as bad as people think as well. You know, but I'm an optimistic person for the most part. So yeah. Okay, Ibuki. So we've seen a little bit of this. She throws a giant shuriken at you, and it comes back after going off screen. If you press the shuriken on the, you know, just raw and neutral, it's used for grounded opponents, and press back plus HP for angled upwards anti-air usage. And due to the length at which the shuriken is on screen, it serves, excuse me, goddamn, I'm dying over here. It serves to limit the opponent's movement. Ibuki can continue to combo after the opponent hit, and if it's blocked, she can use her airborne kunai and Kasu Megaki to confuse the opponent on block. What I'm thinking is, like, you could probably get some really good resets in this and good pressure, because it's a 2-bar V trigger. Some Ibukis get V trigger 1-2 times in a match, and I'm gonna tell you why. Her V skill is so strong. I think this V trigger is actually pretty viable, and there's gonna probably be it doesn't do a lot of damage, but there's a lot of resets going on with it. And I already have like some ideas in mind. I'm not gonna play this bitch because fuck her. She ruined a lot of people's lives. You know, I'm sounding all salty. I used to play her, but she's cheap as shit. With V-Trigger 1. Who knows if they're gonna nerf it? We're gonna see by the end of the weekend. But yeah, Ibuki can continue to combo and stuff, so it's cool. So you could probably get like the 50-50 bomb setup anyway with it, or you could get like a nice jump, or you could reset into fucking you know, quarter circle forward roundhouse into the kunai, or just let it cross up and let the kunai hit, and then like there's a lot of stuff you could do, and it's just good for pressure. I think it's a lot better than like on block for pressure than the bomb was, because bomb you can kind of hold up on all of them if you know the setups. So that's a 2-bar V trigger for that. Okay, so Guile, okay, knife edge. So knife edge is basically powered up V trigger for his fucking flash kick. When you do the regular version, you leave a projectile in front of him, and this projectile can be on screen at the same time as Sonic Boom and Sonic Cross. So you could, when he does it, it kind of just sits there, and then when you land, you could throw a Sonic Boom. But I don't know how good that's gonna be, to be honest, because I think once people see flash kick, you can just jump over it. You know, I guess your placement has to be really good. Imagine it stays there the whole time. I wonder how many you could put on. That would be cool. And I wonder what happens when it interacts with a regular Sonic Boom. But also, so when you do EX Somersault, he'll do 2 kicks. You know, the EX version doesn't have the projectile, so it's good for combos and counterattacks. It's probably gonna do a lot more damage when they wake up with it. Probably like 200 or some shit. But yeah, is that a 2-bar V trigger? I actually don't know. We're gonna refer to it right now. 2-bar. So it could be useful, you know. He gets his V trigger very quick too. V skill, just pop it right away. I think it's gonna be one of those things where you can just always pop it, you know. And the fact that it powers up his EX flash kick, people are gonna be even more scared to jump, you know, because if it's gonna do double the damage, why would you do it? And so Urien, Tyrant Pressure. So while he's active, he gains a special move, Tyrant Blaze, a multi-hit attack. Hold down the buttons to charge the move, so I guess hold down B trigger. Urien will have super armor, and charging changes the move's properties. While charging, Urien will have super armor, so it'll let him absorb 1 hit and a maximum charge Tyrant Blaze to guard break and put them in a juggle state. I don't know if it scales, but regardless, Aegis is obviously the better one. But this is pretty cool if you just want to fuck around. That's one thing I like about the V trigger twos. They're kind of like fun. You know what I mean? So you could kind of mess around with them if you're playing casuals. Nobody wants to go 100% all the time, but it could be a thing. People could find some really nasty stuff with it. You know, you could probably get like a 50-50. We don't know if it's safe on, you know, on block and stuff. It should. I don't know if actually I don't know. I'm probably gonna guess. I would say it would be safe, but that would be kind of, since it's not as good as Aegis, I think they would have to do that just to make it, you know, usable. But yeah, I think that's good, especially since you could just do it in neutral, so you could just start charging. It's pretty beast. So 2 bars, yes. This is one of my favorites too. Juri. We don't know anything about Juri's Feng Shui engine, the new one, except one thing which I'll get to in a second. And Juri emits so this one, her Feng Shui engine beta, it allows her to drain meter from her opponent, and, you know, taking it for her own. The roundhouse kick she performs upon activation draws the opponent in. So that's crazy. Is it like a pull-in, like a tandem engine? Because that would be pretty sick. And I wonder if you know, I wonder if like if it works on block, if it works on hit. I wonder like how much meter it takes. There's just a lot going on here that I want to see for myself. But yeah, the roundhouse kick brings them in, and yeah, she takes away meter from them, so that's pretty cool. So a lot of meter dependent characters. So matches where like you might lose because like Necalli could do low forward stomp, you know, you could use this as like a defensive mechanism and even offensive, you know, because you're gonna get the cancel, you're gonna be plus probably. But yeah, it goes, the gauge absorption effect goes away when you're throwing, you know, performing throws. So, and when she's in midair, so you can't jump all over the place. So you gotta be grounded. So that's cool. I do not know, again, how many bars that is. It's probably 3. No, it's 2. Wow. And also, yeah. And I think they messed up here. Somebody told me they made her V-trigger 2 bars. I think in one of the pictures it says that it's 2 bars. I could be wrong though, bro. Could be wrong. I remember watching a Vesper Arcade video. So I hope so. That would be awesome if it's 2 bars. So next off, Balrog. So we've seen this like in every SF4 Ultra 2 like compilation video where people were just trying to land this. This is kind of OD. He gets a command grab that does a lot of stun. You know, V-trigger one's gonna be always better, but this is cool. You know, I feel like again, this is for that reason where if you have trouble opening up somebody, V-trigger can improve his offensive abilities while in close. B3 also deals a lot of stun, so if the opponent is already stunned, then he's fucked. So you could even just do, it's crazy. You could activate, you could do a combo, right? You could do low medium kick, target combo, like combo into the corner, then during the corner you get meaty. You could shimmy them, or you could just do V-trigger. Or you could meaty them, or you could take throw them. Like, it's crazy, and then they're probably 1 stun away, you know? So that's good. I think that's very strong, in my opinion. The command throws in this game are really good, because you just can't backdash all willy-nilly like in SF4. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. Sorry about that. My video cut off for some reason. It was weird. My screen turned black. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. Balrog, you're gonna be scary. Akuma, next is using Shiretsu Hashi. Akuma can link together powerful attacks using the V timer instead of the EX gauge. Oh, and I didn't check if it was 2-bar V trigger. I'm sorry for the Balrog. Yes sir, 2-bar V trigger. Nice and cheap, right up my alley. It's like, yeah, this Akuma one has me confused. The picture looks cool. I like that little aura around him. And he can link powerful attacks using the V timer instead of the EX gauge. I don't think he ever used the EX gauge. Oh, maybe like from his demon flip using the V timers. Okay, I see. So grounded HP can be cancelled with the EX special moves. What? Like Stand Fierce could be cancelled into EX special moves. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what. There's something weird about this too. There are many ways to be able to cancel it to EX special moves. I really don't know what this is. I think it would be cool, but I read somewhere on Twitter, like, because you know how we see these little icons. See, it's 2 bars. Okay, so that's 1. He's gonna get that no matter what. You could see Goshoryu gets affected. The red fireball gets affected. In V-Trigger 1 it doesn't. At V-Trigger 2, so you could probably cancel all these into each other. Like, I think what it meant to say is if you do EX moves, right, you could cancel EX moves into each other, but you're not gonna be wasting EX meter. You'll be using V-Trigger, and I think that's cool. That just gives them more damage, but obviously you don't have Demon anymore. V-Trigger 1's good, because like, it's a very good comeback factor. Guarantee meaty, but I'm sure people will find a way to use this, you know? Oh, sorry for the yawn. Next, Kolin. Yes. I think this is one of the better ones in the game. Look at those fucking big nuts of fucking ice. While active, Kolin's punches and attacks will punch attacks and hailstorm. I didn't even know about the punch attacks. That's crazy. And hailstorm. So punch, hailstorm are going to be strengthened. And you can see they're a lot bigger, so I don't know if that's the EX version. I hope not. Additionally, she has a forward dash where she will slide across the floor on a sheet of ice. Oh my god. She can also press HP, HK. So you can press V trigger again and press Frost Edge. Okay, I think that's a little dash punch thing that she does. Maybe. Or Frost Edge. I'm not sure. Frost Edge might be the counter. Don't quote me on that. I'm sorry. During this move, oh, okay, sorry. During this move, can be given dash properties similar to Vandy's. If she can perform a high-speed frost edge from her forward edge, if it hits, press HK for reverse javelin, which will freeze the opponent and prevent them from recovering stun meter. That's pretty sick, in my opinion. So Kolin, let's see how many bars that is. That's 2 bars. She gets 2 bar V trigger. She's pretty silly. I think she's gonna be good. Silver edge is what I was thinking about. Frost edge during V trigger too. So I guess that's the dash. I'm just gonna go with that for now. Ed, yes. While pressing HP HK to perform an enhanced version of the cycle snatcher, so you press V trigger to do like the V skill thing. You could change. You could like do down to anti-air and forward to do it. I wonder if it's faster, because his V skill is really slow. That's the problem. And for Ultra Snatcher, right? He'll go over him. You know, basically it's just a way to get in. Free way to get in. I wonder if it absorbs fireballs. You could juggle into it and then juggle combos and all that good stuff. His V trigger one is good, but it's nothing crazy. They need to work it a little bit. But yeah, he'll be able to B+, which he kind of needs to get back in, because if they fix a lot of the hitbox issues, he could be a really good character. If they make his the hands a lot better, I think he should be a character where if you do hands, you should be rewarded. I think I don't think Ed's a bad character at all, but yeah, definitely a way to get in. It's pretty straightforward. I think it's good, and it's probably 2 bar V trigger as well. I know people don't like 2 bar V triggers, but it's cool. But we're almost done, guys, so you know, we're chilling. Okay, 3 bar probably lasts forever. You probably get like multiple ways to get it. He does hit kind of hard and stun really well, so yeah, we'll see. Abigail will have armor on his hybrid charge. More armor for this tank. Alright, while active, he'll be able to use the powerful attack Metro Crash, and if you hold it, restrict to the 2nd level by holding down the buttons, it will have hyper armor, so you can absorb mad stuff. It's like a free dash punch. Just take a Birdie with a guard break, right? But it'll be vulnerable to throws and critical art. So maximum charge Metro Crash will guard break, and he keeps his hyper armor even while moving forward. Crazy. I think that's good. V trigger one's probably better, but what are you gonna do? We don't know if it's nerfed. Apparently it's not, because it's V trigger. You know, it's 2 bars here, so both of them are 2 bars. Whatever. Menat, Prophecy of Thoth. All right, Prophecy of Thoth surrounds Menat with 6 orbs again. Using Judgment, use Judgment to fire all of them at once. After Judgment of Thought, yeah, you could get a new set of orbs by pressing HP, HK with different punch modes to change the fire for using the control. What? First circle, quarter circle, down to back with different punches. Oh, okay. So you could do like, oh, that's sick. That's what's up. I wonder if you could do the same thing over and over. You know how like each orb is mapped to a button in V Trigger 1? I wonder if it's like you could just do anything, but depending on what you press, that's what happens. That would be sick if you could if it's like the other combo, she could just keep doing cool shit. If like she could release the orbs while she's comboing, it'll be a lot easier, a lot more accessible. I don't want this V Trigger to be that accessible though, because that'll kind of mitigate what V Trigger 1 is. But it'll probably be easier combos. Like you'll be able to play Menat without having to worry about how to do V Trigger shit, you know? So like for the lower level players, they like their waifu shit, so you know, you gotta let them rock. So Menat, that's 2-bar V Trigger, yep. And since the last one is Zeku, you know, the most underwhelming V Trigger in my main character at the moment, it's a 2-bar as well. So basically, he gets like he moves forward with a launcher kick, and Zeku, you know, will switch identity. So it's a great anti-air. I think this is great for young Zeku, especially if you have you know, control of the ground. That's something he was always missing, and I wonder how much damage it does. If it does good damage, it's worth it, in my opinion. It has high priority against all non-grounded attacks on the air. It's a good anti-air, basically. and use the directional buttons to determine what side Zeku will land on after. So you could switch sides. So that's pretty dope in my opinion. I like it a lot. You know, the future's looking bright. Zeku's cool. You know, all these characters are pretty cool though. So we'll see what's up. Here's some more pictures and all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. If you like the video, don't forget to leave a like and a sub. I know it was pretty long, but if you need to go to your character, it was in the description, all the timestamps. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you next time. Peace.